Yes, it's happened again, folks. Apologies for that. So I should be back live now. Same thing's happened again. I think the PC's definitely coming towards the end of its life. So Jose up 1-0 against Stubb, and suddenly Tam's got a match on in this first rack. Well, welcome back, folks. Apologies. Same thing happened again as last night. Well, Tam has a 3-point lead, a slender 3-point lead. And he's got a 2-in-1 shot here if he fancies it. And that's what he played. Yep, PC rebooted again. Which is annoying. No. I thought I had it fixed as well when it didn't happen for a little while, but it happened last night again, it happened today again. Yeah, I'm alive, but I'm not so certain about the PC. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Let me try something, hang on. I'm going to go to desktop. I'm going to have to spend some of that mouldy money. No, I haven't got any money to spend, that's the problem. 30 seconds isn't long enough for this game. What the hell's Cobra talking about? get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oh, the shot clock. Oh, well, if you're scratching your ass or picking your nose in between shots, then 30 seconds might not be long enough. I'm going to try just live streaming in desktop mode in VP4, see if that makes any difference. I'm trying everything I can think of, and most of it's useless because it's probably a hardware fault. Well, Tam has the lead, but Eddie has control. Problem now though is the three balls getting to a dangerous spot. It's risky to play the three railer. I would still play the three railer too. It wouldn't stop me, but most players are reluctant to head towards that three ball in the situ that it's in. Well, this is delicate if Eddie fancies it, because the odds are it's going to get even dicier. And Tam, of course, will stay well away from that three ball, because as far as he's concerned, the three ball's dead, and it makes it even more difficult for Fast Eddie to get back into it. And this is why Fast Eddie, as a player, has to be on his toes, because there may well become a situation where the three ball can be potted and brought back up, because you're leaving a table where it's not easy to get a carom. You're not leaving an easy shot, but there's a right time and a wrong time to do that. It's a question of whether Fast Eddie switched on to that idea. Well, that's all that hard work for nothing. When you're determined to meddle with that three ball, sooner or later you're going to lose out, and he may well be losing the rack because of that now. Tam with ball in hand should be getting this carom, but it's going to be difficult for him to get the follow up. But again, this is something where you can go the 2 or 3 railer out. He'd be better going 2 rails here, but he's got to watch the pot in the 5. That's going narrow. Welcome to Travis. Well, that message that I said last night in the live stream, I had a message. Fast Eddie sent me a message. And it was all about this Bitcoin stuff. I haven't a clue what the hell he was talking about. He's saying I should set up one of these things. I'm not setting up anything like that, because I don't know anything about this Bitcoin currency type thing. He talked about a load of different other things, but I don't know anything about it. I've no interest in it, and I don't really want to get involved in it either. Well, Tam on the brink. I don't know whether this is set very good though. Let me have a look. I think the problem's the one ball getting out of the way here. Yeah, it's very likely there's going to be a double hit here. Well, in fact, the one ball went in, which was actually perfect. But I think he was playing for the idea that the one ball was going to come out, but I actually ended up getting into the pocket. Oh, that's the thing. When I restarted the PC, I haven't got. I didn't restart it. It bloody restarted itself. I haven't got the the what do you call it? What's it called? In fact, that's not how I should be doing it. I should be going to the bloody chat in the lobby. That's how I should be doing it. Where the hell is the thing? That tab. I should be doing that. That's no it. It's a / you need. / show banners. Right. And then just bring up the bloody thing that way. I know, Cowboy's down there, isn't it? There we go. So that we can jump back into that room. In fact, we'll do that now. So again, Jose in a fairly strong position in the second rack. Although, well, he should be even stronger now. Stubbs missed the carom. So Stubbs struggling. And struggling for the fact that he doesn't play the game. And you get found out very quickly that way. Right, so we'll go down to the Tam match. They're still trying to settle this first rack. Well, Eddie, take my advice. Try and pot the one, because you're going to lose the rack leaving the one ball there like that. Do something to protect the one. Doesn't matter what it is, but I mean, the one's in the kitchen for a start. Now, Tam will call the pocket where the one ball is, hoping he's going to follow in. Well, Eddie's saying he had no idea what to do, but at least he's made Tam having to make a shot. Now you see, Tam's wise to it. He's now calling Eddie's bluff. You see, Tam's now on one foul the same as Eddie. Now Eddie's scratching his head, completely oblivious what to do here. Now he can try and bring the cue ball back behind the 5 there. And that's going to leave a fairly easy scratch. Interesting how, well, Tam never got anywhere near the line there. Interesting how players deal with situations like that. You've got to be on your toes in that situation. You could never leave the one ball sitting right over the pocket like that for a start. And the longer Tam faffs around not getting out, the more opportunities Eddie has. And Eddie's got to be careful with what he's playing here. If he hasn't got a cast iron carom, then he must play safe. He must try and protect that one ball, because he doesn't want to just set it up for Tam. And he's still pretty good here. Yeah, that's what I'd have been trying to do. I'd have been trying to get back behind that 5 ball. And that would have made life very difficult for Tam. But you've got to get down and nasty when it gets in a situation like that. Now Eddie, on a run of 5, and he mustn't lose them, because this is getting critical. And this 3 ball's running very nicely here. He could be in business. Well, if he's going to chip the 5, he's got to watch he doesn't pot it, and he's trying to use the right spin to just bump the back of the 3. Now, dangerous to try that a second time because the 5's heading towards the pocket, but he's got a little 2-railer into the 5. It's going to isolate the 3 even more though, but it's vital points. He's going to get to 100, and he doesn't want to hook himself so he can't see the 1 ball. So now it's squeaky bum time, because he's right over the 5 ball for a start. Now, he could lose all his points here if he doesn't hit the 1, so the first thing you have to do is just hit the damn 1 ball and not lose the points. If he's trying to go thin for a 3-railer, he could be in dire straits here and lose these. Well, again, Tam has got an outshot here where the 1 ball just has to stay out the way, and it's very tight that it's catching that knuckle up top, and he's going to do the force follow. Doesn't need to slam it, just needs to let the cue ball roll out, and it's got out the way, so the first rack is settled. And we'll do a quick jump back into that match with Stubb and Jose, because that should be getting interesting in that second rack. Where the hell is it again? There it is. Now Jose is into the caroms. He's on a run of 17 and he's on 93, and he's got a shot to the 3 ball. Oh no, tell a lie, that's Stubb. Jose's visit was 17, I got it wrong. Oh, I've done some nasty stuff when it's in the caroms and you're trying to protect the 1 ball. I've set up snookers and all sorts of stuff. You've got to do everything you can just to stay alive. I must admit, when we first started playing alternate cowboy, it was a bit daunting. It was daunting for a couple of reasons. First of all, we're so used to playing cowboy the easy way, where all you had to do was pop balls to 90. And then secondly, we'd never played it in the 10-foot table. So you had the pot and the carom, so you had to think about what you were doing a lot more than what you did in the original VP3 cowboy. Yeah, we saw the end of that that first rack, Mark. Watch the cue ball. We saw Tam eventually getting out. Welcome to Interchange H. Yeah, they've just finished their first rack. The 2 matches are running at the same time here. So they're just into their second rack. That's why we jumped into the Stubb Jose match, just to see if Stubb's going to get this done in the second rack. Or did I say Stubb there? Rather Jose, I should say, because he's on 93, but Stubb has got a chance here. Welcome to semi-pro. So Stubbs' run is 26. Now he needs to keep his wits about him here. That's him on 89. And if he does something crazy here, he's trying to play the draw to the 1. Oh, and the cue ball's heading south, and that's a crazy shot, and he is going to be annoyed at that. But he's fallen into all the sucker shots, when you start taking liberties in the game, we've all done it. And all that little hard work for that run, almost within touching distance of Jose there, and he's blown it all. Well, that's how you learn. You'll learn the hard way when you start taking liberties like that. And if Jose's thinking ahead, he can get that 5 ball. See, that 5 ball needs to run a lot more. Look at the line it's taken. If he hit that with a bit more pace, the 5 ball was right on top of the 1, and he would more than likely be out. Now he's got a 2 or a 3 railer here if he fancies it. Now the 5 ball, the line it will be taking may well be something similar towards the 3. He's going in a different direction. He's fell into the same trap. Oh, Stubbs never going to win this. Not a snowball in hell's chance of winning this thing. This is too technical for him, this game. Well, that's a 5 ball dead as far as Jose goes. But Stubbs just done him a favour and brought it back into play. Of course, Stubb needs it in play anyway, so. Here we go, take 2 for Stubb to try and get to 90. Well, he's got to stay up above that 3 ball. He doesn't need to hammer it, but he can go 2 rails. Is he going to stay above it? Well, he hasn't potted it, but he sort of had the right idea there, but he didn't get low enough. He's still above the spot, so that it ended up he would have had to play the 1 to the 5. But in Stubbs' favour, the 3 ball is not good for Jose progressing a great deal here. Everything's well isolated now, and everything that you take on from here on in is dangerous. But he's doing well. Oh dear, how close was that? Yeah, the run ends, but he's on 95. See, that's no good. You know, remember what I say about the rules. The rule is keep below or you keep above, and Stubbs in the middle of nowhere here. You know, he's having to create shots each time. You know, he's having to be creative and start running loose. You know, you've got to think about that next shot, and you've got to stay above or below if you can, and at least give yourself a choice. The only choice he gave himself there was to let loose and hope for the best. So, 2 railer to the 5 ball. This is fairly easy, this shot. He's playing a big draw again, but the shot is the 2 railer to the... And he's a mile away.